Okay, so today we will be doing the 4-mile trail. We headed up to Glacier Point, then we're probably going to go over to Illilouette Falls, and then track across over towards Vernal Falls, and then come back down the JMT. I've already been up and down this trail, so it's pretty grueling coming down, and I thought I could make a loop of it. So anyway, here is the starting point. We are headed up. 4-mile trail. At 1¼ miles, we got our first seasonal creek. I don't know if this runs all year. Still very early in the season, a lot of snow this year, but you see it behind me there maybe. Just keep popping out on these beautiful views of Yosemite Falls. Looking back down into the valley, that's the valley floor right there, and I thought you might be able to tell how flooded it is. It's kind of hard to tell when you're down there. You can see some people. Thought I'd show you. They got a switchback straight up to this. I'm standing on the trail up here. GPS says we're at 3¼ mile. You can see the signpost behind me there. We just took the turn for Union Point. I think the sign said 200 feet off trail, so definitely worth a little walk out here. And you get a view of the entire valley floor, all the way up into Little Yosemite Valley, with the waterfalls directly across from you, Yosemite Falls directly across from you. So, great little spot. Come check this out for sure. Alright, just leaving Union Point. Sign says it's about 1 more mile up to Glacier Point, but I was just looking at the map, and it looks like it's going to be a good 1¼ miles, so I figure about 1¼ miles, 1½ miles left. At the top of Glacier Point, we got, you see Half Dome behind me there. If we keep going, that's the observation deck. Everyone's hanging out over there. Kind of down where we came from. And then that's the whole valley below. So that's it there. All right, on top of Glacier Point still. Sat, had some oatmeal, made a cup of coffee. Crowds are growing. So we're gonna hike right down there, and I will show you Illilouette Falls in just one moment. All right, here we go, leaving Glacier Point. We got 2 miles to Illilouette Falls, 5.2 miles to Nevada Falls. We are not going to Vernal Falls. We're gonna go to Nevada Falls and then back down to the valley floor. 8 miles to the valley floor sounds about right. So anyway, 2 miles to the falls, and then we will check that out. Great view. Vernal Falls up top, Nevada Falls on the bottom. So amazing. That's our trail right there. I just ended up at the junction from Mono Meadows, Buena Vista Lake. What else goes out that way? Anyway, we're not going that way. We are headed this way. I'll show you down that trail there to Illilouette Falls, about 0.9 as far as that goes. Got CCC out here on the trail today, doing a lot of work. Always appreciate when they're out here cleaning up the trails for us. So let's give a shout out to them. Off we go. All right, so we're getting our first look at Illilouette Falls. Still got to hike around. We're going to hike Probably another quarter mile around over to the top of it, across the creek. You can see it there behind me. So we'll go over to the top of the falls and then we'll hang out for a little bit and have a snack. Anyway, we're at Illilouette Creek. Hope you can make out the bridge back there. There's the whole creek. All right, just leaving Illilouette Falls area. Did a little swimming. Well, actually, sat into a little waterfall, which was nice. Very cold, but very refreshing. And checked out the maps. It looks like, what was it? Looked like close to 4 miles to the top of Vernal Falls. There's actually a cutoff to the JMT before that, so we'll assess when we get there and see if we really want to go to the top of the falls or not. So, off we go. Alright, just past the trail junction, got 1 mile left to the falls. That's really it. Alright, hanging out at the top of Vernal Falls. See it right behind you there. Gushing. Laid down for a little bit, put my feet in the water. Going to go to the other side. That was on the shady side. On the other side, I'm going to go and sit in the water for a second. It's a cool spot to sit in the water and pump some water, fill that up. So anyway, all right, leaving Vernal Falls right now, and I am going to hike down the mist trail because I want to see the waterfalls. I normally hate hiking down this trail because it's all steps. It's down like just vicious, but we're gonna go for it today. What else? Anything else? I guess that's it. Anyway, tons of people on the trail, as you can see. Look at them all. See the falls just going off behind me. Crazy. Down, down, down we go. Here we are on the bridge at the top of Vernal Falls. I think I was calling Nevada Falls up there Vernal Falls the whole time, but the one up top is Nevada Falls. Anyway. Okay, you see we made it to the top of the falls. Next is the mist trail. We'll get, I'm gonna cover everything up, just leave the GoPro on the way down, so we'll do that. Back to Happy Isle, 15, a little over 15 miles. Up here comes our shuttle too, sweet. So a little over 15 miles. We're gonna go try and get the shuttle all the way back to 4 Mile Trail. And I might just bounce because my feet are all beat up and I don't think I want to do all this again tomorrow. So anyway, we're gonna hop on the shuttle here in a second and go from there.